I like this song a lot, but what if songs like this that are being, produced here in North America is the reason why North America is suddenly becoming more like a third world country.
Sometimes I don't feel like I'm even yours. Take this phone and this home and the cars and the bars and every single thing that I don't need. Focus my eyes, Lord.
Okay, all love to Gorilla Box. I love that song, but we have to, accept the fact that not all Christians are working for wealth. Many of us are surviving. For me, this kind of song is something that kind of questionable. As a follower of Jesus Christ, yes, I'm giving my crown to Jesus, but it doesn't mean that I want to be homeless. It doesn't mean that, I want to be hungry. It doesn't mean that I want to be on the streets, selling my body to survive because I have to give that as a form of worship. I don't think that's what God wants us to do anyway. And a little background, I came from the Philippines to move to Canada. I was not working for wealth. I came from survival. I was trying to find a way to progress in life. So, but then now in North America, one of the crises I see is many people are describing it more like a third world country now, because it's true, there's a lot of homeless cases, there's a lot of drug addicts around us. And in case some of you didn't know, God really revealed to me that we need to look back at our Christian community in churches. We have to start praying holistic prayers for every member of the church. Not just pray for their financial blessing, not just pray for their health, not just pray for what they need when they ask for help, but we should start praying for the church to be established, to be firm, and to have all they need every day, so that God can use them to help the community around them to prosper. So it's really something that God is revealing to me. So all love to this song, but probably sometimes we don't listen to all songs. Sometimes people who sing this are already rich on their own, so they're okay to give it up. That's okay. If you're on that place, that's okay. But it's not practical to say that I want to be homeless. you know so, and then I'll follow Jesus. I don't think that's how that looks like. That's how it practically look like, especially here in North America where there's no, that's kind of a bit of a stupidity. God bless you guys. Now, I want to make it clear that I know hard work more than anyone else, okay? I'm 35. When I was 19, I started working abroad, living alone, really putting myself out there to serve another boss who could have put me in some form of slavery, working 54 to 60 hours a week, and, just using a little bit of common sense to choose the job that I want to do, to go to a country where I think I could prosper because I'm earning dollars like Singapore and all, and of course Canada. And of course, how did I become a Canadian? I worked hard to be a Canadian. I worked hard to get that 6 years work experience in restaurants, even though I'm a business management student, and I would rather work in the office. But I'm a hard worker. All of these things that result in excellence, my Canadian passport, without marrying for visa, without spending thousands of dollars and being a student, they were all like prove and testify that I'm a hard worker and an excellent worker. If I want to, I can show you all my certificates on how I excel at work. People can say whatever they want to me, but I believe that I need to work for the Lord. So when I'm in this state of working, I'm really focused. Sometimes I'm thinking maybe this is the reason why I'm still unmarried, because I'm quite committed. I'm not the type of person where you can give me two tasks to excel at once. I have to just focus on one. So anyway, and I've seen that hard work isn't enough to get things that will really establish a person. And again, just back to my point, this face is very nice when there's makeup on, but I'm still unmarried. There's some favor in life that can only come from prayers. This is where I push that, I came to the place where prayer, where working isn't enough. I was working in one of the top 5 banks in Canada, and my salary is quite good for me, but it doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't establish me. It still doesn't qualify me to get my own house. I don't have a partner that if I do get a house who will help me cut the loans and all. I cannot be working full time and doing all of these side things that also mandated by the government or by the law or the community for me to fulfill. So, but then I also realized, like, I cannot get this on my own. I cannot get a family on my own. This is where I really need God's favor. So I know more than anyone else that what we need is prayers for God to bless us, for God to give blessings, open doors, friends, partner, financial prosperity, health prosperity, establishment, settlement, that not of our hard work can do for us, you know. So I just want to add that. God bless you guys.